But in Russia, it's very famous. Jimmy, Jimmy, acha, acha.
Siberia to India.
मेरा नाम क्रिस्टीना है. Hobbies DJ. Like Punjabi music, Bhangra.
I want to know that ground reality from you because you lived up there. Right?
Life in Russia for normal people is different.
In India, we are very politically driven.
Because in Russia, I believe it's more about power. Someone already say fuck off to me. I'm like, welcome to Russia. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to this.
First of all, welcome to Off the Record. Today, even I'm as nervous as you are.
I'm here. I have no idea what I will answer, so I didn't prepare anything. And thanks for inviting me. It's my first podcast. So you're my first blogger.
So let's start off with not so generic introduction of yours.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Christina, but everyone knows me as Krispie, and I'm Bollywood DJ.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise! And I live in India a few years already, more than 5 years, I guess. And yeah, I feel that India become my home, and I think we will discuss this this podcast.
Really, you feel like India is that good?
I feel that in past life, maybe I've been Indian with some Punjabi woman or a boy. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I feel this culture.
Really? So you gotta try Indian food now then.
I've tried, and it's enough. it was more than enough.
It was. How did you like arrive?
Can
So like, how did you even thought of arriving in India like 4 years back?
It was actually even 6 years back, and
Okay.
honestly, India, it was my first country which I saw after Russia. So
Okay.
it was my first outside country, I can say.
Okay.
And I came here for 1 week in December. I remember it was before COVID, it was before war, everything, when world was normal.
Mhm.
And I remember, yes, I came here and I felt, it felt like I came in a different planet, totally. And after I came back home, and next year I came here for 6 months for wintering. And that's how I shift here, I can say.
Really, what was the plan actually?
Plan? No plan.
There's
I
no
just
plan.
felt it, no. Because I'm from Siberia, so
Okay.
there is at winter time it's -40, -50. It's crazy place. So and India it was my first country for wintering.
Okay.
So and actually the last for now. So because I just kind of shift here. Yeah.
So from Siberia to India, how has been the 5-year journey for you been? Like, what's the stories behind it?
India is that country with giving you the insights and some understanding very fast. Like it happened like this. So I feel that for 5 years I lived, I don't know, 10 different lives. By who I am, by how I look. Evan, did you see my pictures? We can put it there. That Evan 1 year back I was with red hair. Before that I was blonde. Before that, India just taking me and doing like this with me, but I love it.
So every city you explore and every place you go, you rediscover yourself.
Yeah, I think I should explain. I'm my hobby is DJing, so and I'm kind of famous here in India. So I've been in a lot of cities here, but I cannot say that I've been there as a tourist. So I just was come there for 1 day. I was partying. I was just good to know small things. But for travel, I've been here in Manali.
Okay.
Amazing place. Goa, Mumbai, Delhi, some big cities.
We have a saying called Atiti Devo Bhava. When you said you. So in our language, in Hindi, we say to every guest who comes to India as Atiti Devo Bhava.
What does it
And
mean?
that means the guest is the god.
Oh.
And when you came out here and you told me that you felt as an Indian only. So, that was the catch actually. That's what the
Yeah.
culture is all about in India. But I want to hear the stories of those metropolitan cities where you felt rough and tough, where the life just kept going with no nights, with no days. Just have to keep on working and working. I just want to know that as well.
You asked about Mumbai, right?
Yeah.
I lived 1 year in Mumbai. It was 2 years back, 2 seasons back. And before I was living in Goa, okay? And anyway, it's village. There is not so much things what I can do. There is no that services like you can get in cities and not much hobby things. And I'm like, okay, I'm tired from Goa. I want to shake the big city. And I came to Mumbai. And everything was good there. I mean, it's amazing people there. It's very talented people. And I meet friends there with whom I'm still keep in touch. But yeah, because it's very it's actually one of the most population city in the world, right?
Yeah.
And can you imagine for me as for foreigner and I don't know Hindi, when no Uber drivers speak English,
Yeah.
no Amazon, Swiggy, Zomato, it was challenge every time to get something or to go somewhere. It was challenge for me. Even rickshaw, you know, it was difficult. I think that's why it was hard level for me because I didn't know Hindi. That's the thing. And of course, there's a lot of traffic and a lot of, let's be honest, dirty things and bad smells. I'm sorry for saying true. There's a lot of beautiful things, but a lot of things which is actually makes you feel very anxious and annoying. True, and after a few months when I lived in Mumbai, I started to go to psychotherapy, by the way. So it was interesting time, yeah.
So how's like the nightlife according to you? Like you have been to Siberia, you have been to India.
Oh, India is the one of the biggest country with party culture, I can say, because in the Indian culture it's party culture, no? And every movie is musical, no? Even by this is just inside the culture, and that's amazing. I mean, Indian people can party like this is last hour in their life, you know. I feel like this is amazing.
They live every moment.
Yeah, in Russia we didn't have parties, we didn't have much festivals. It's totally, I can say, opposite. Maybe in Moscow only, in capital, in big cities, but in others, not that much.
So, like, how many years of experience you have in this, like in DJing?
DJing, I'm DJ only 3 years. And that's also a very interesting story how I become DJ. Because it's India showed me this, and I'm like, I want to do that. So I've been partying in before COVID. It was 2019-20. It was Sunburn Festival in Pune, by the way. And there was really big DJs. It was DJ Snake, Salvatore Ganacci, Armin van Buuren, and DJ Snake is my favorite DJ. And Salvatore Ganacci, do you know him?
No.
It's the guy who is while he's playing. He can play in football, or he can do stupid things, you know, that you are like, oh my God, he's like, he's crazy. And I saw him there in stage, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to stay there. I want to feel this energy. I want to give this energy. I want to accept this circle, you know. And in India, in Pune, I made a wish in New Year, 31st December, that I want to become DJ. And when I come back to Russia, I had lessons. I finished like DJ course, and I came here. I start from Bollywood, actually. I started playing Bollywood from beginning, and it was really difficult because I'll repeat, I don't know Hindi. And I can say that every city, right, every area, there is even different languages. There is different music. There is different culture. There is even different faces. And I had to, first year of my career, I had to got to know this by myself. It was crazy time also.
So, you know, me, born and brought up in India, actually, there are so many cultures that we still like, go and explore. And, you know, that's what make India, actually.
Yeah, I feel that India, it's every area, it's like different cities, or not cities, different countries. It's like, India is like different planet. I compare it with Mars or something, because here even ground is red, right? So it feels like different planet with different countries. Every area is different country.
You know, what's the most interesting, you know, style of every state is the party culture changes every state. Same goes with the spirituality. You know, it keeps on changing its way, but at the end, it's all the same. You know, we all are rooting for the same thing, you know. So what's that spirituality that you were able to go through in every state?
I can say that every state I'm connect with spiritual life and spiritual energy, because it's more like material party energy, you know, it's different. But of course I can see the different cultures, I can see different dresses, different food. Okay, I don't need food, so this part I didn't explore. So yeah. And it looks differently. It feels a bit differently, and I can say that people look differently by their body. So I have I used to I got to know how to for example, I see some Indian, and I can say from which area he is or she is, you know, because from every area they look very different. And 95% I'm always
are you correct? So you are successfully an Indian now.
Can you imagine? I don't know why I need this talent now, but I can say. And I can should I say some examples, or it will be racist from my...
You can say anything you want.
Okay, I can say if someone from Mumbai, he born in Mumbai, you know, they're usually like slim and short. I think cut it.
No, you can just go ahead. Go ahead. I'm interested.
Punjabi? They're like this.
Okay.
They're more tall and more, you know.
What about the capital?
Capital, you mean city?
Yeah, capital city.
I've been only in Chandigarh, but Chandigarh is not Punjabi, right?
No, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know why they say it's not Punjabi. No, Chandigarh is not Punjabi, but it's Punjabi. No. So I'm always
No,
okay. Yeah,
it
it's
is.
like yeah. I want to say joke, but okay. Yeah, and like this, I can say from Calcutta or from Assam because their face look different. From Chennai, also they look very different.
Yeah.
From it's Tamil, right?
Yeah.
Tamil Nadu, right?
Yeah.
They look very different.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I can say
You mean
this now.
scary, right?
Huh?
You mean scary, right?
No, scary. I don't know why. They have big, you know, but not chins. How it goes?
Big beards, you know.
Not beards.
Okay.
This.
Chins.
Yeah, big chins.
Okay.
They look like dolls. And man and woman.
Yeah, there's a very big South Indian movie culture out there
Yeah.
where they actually have to dress and look like heroes. You know,
Mhm.
even when I was in Tamil Nadu shooting something, my driver. So there's an interesting actor called Telepathy. Okay, and this guy had this like full attire and done everything and like with him. So that's how embedded South Indians are to their culture. Yeah, and that's what the most crazy thing about every culture there is in the north or maybe in the south. It just again it doesn't divide us, but it just makes us together.
Yeah, that's very interesting thing about India. I mean, I think in other countries it's not like this. It's like
Just
Muslim
look at Europe.
and Hindu and Christian. They all live together.
We don't have those.
They don't fight actually much. I mean, of course it happened, but still, how like so big population.
But what's that one thing that you have found common in every man of India? Like
And every man,
Yeah, like in India, yeah. And like, what's the difference between Russia? And you can say it like out loud. I have no issues.
a lot of drama.
A lot of
A
drama.
lot of drama.
Really.
Yeah, very emotional people. Yeah, you know, I'm compared with Russians, of course. Russian culture is very cold culture because it was USSR, war, 90s, Putin, all this. It's all affect us. Okay, war. Like, in our men not that emotional. Here, like, but not everyone, of course. It's just,
It's
you know,
that-
it's
yeah. So it's just that
it's often
I'll tell you what exactly happens is that if you see Bollywood movies, we are really embedded and we have a style to recreate like what actors are doing, and it has been the culture
it's affecting
since.
culture and behavior.
And
actually.
we are tough and emotional at the same time whenever we have to. And what's that one thing that you find like a difference between Indian and Russian men? So I just want to
It's
know
very
that.
different. I cannot compare it, but yes, Russian men they're more. They have to be strong. Russian cold with no emotion. Indian they're more like kids, but it's good. You're very free by doing what you want, looks how you want. There's no pressure about this. So yeah, and because I'm strong Russian woman, I have different standards of man woman behaving. So for me all this.
How has been the condition out there? Like currently, like how people in Russia are feeling, currently the way war is going.
Situation is that I think a lot of people support it and a lot of people against it. But I guess who is against it? They're left Russia, kind of. My own opinion, I can say a million reasons why it's good and a million reasons why it's bad. I can say a million, 1,000 facts why it's good what Russia doing, and at the same time why is Ukraine reacting like this, because it's big games. We don't know the truth actually. I'm sure it's just they cover something else what they're doing. It's big boys stupid game, I can say, because I believe in 21st century we're enough kind, enough smart, enough conscious to fix everything without killing each other. Come on, we're not animals anymore. So I don't know which games they're playing there.
It's scary, right?
But it's scary. It's first day when I got to know this news. I was in Goa. I was crying all day. I felt, what the fuck? It's like I'm fighting with my sister. Something like that, because it's all political. People is people, no? And it affects people. If you want to play, please go sparring or something. I don't know what you want to show. Which balls is big. Well, it's if we will go. Okay, I have no right to discuss about this because I'm not have education or something about that. But I just don't want that people would die for what?
Just more of the side of a peace, Yeah. And
I believe that, and I also think that all world become like this very capital, very violent actually, because there is not enough women in government system.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I just thought about this because there is not much, right? It's man world, and see what would happen. It should be more balanced somehow. Okay, yeah. Chota actress. Sometimes I
How much
mix,
Hindi you
I
know?
mix Hindi
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
I've tried to learn to study Hindi a few years back, but same time when it was COVID time. But when COVID began, I didn't know even English at all. So I started to learn Hindi and English, and my priorities was in English because I cannot take these two languages too serious. Yeah. But I know some basic words. I can say "Mera naam Christina hai," and I can say like these things. And of course, I know bad words. That's the first things.
What do you know? What do you know? Like not even
Can I
one.
say that?
Yeah.
It will be peep peep, no?
Yeah. It will
Yeah.
be.
No, of course I know. The most popular word in India is.
Okay.
I know. Story about
Who
shoot your word.
actually taught you? And let's come to the fun story as well after that.
What?
Like who taught you all of this? And like what's the fun story behind it?
With
Yeah.
that time it was, I think, before COVID even. I didn't know English actually, and it was just fun to get to know some Hindi words, And someone was explaining it's mean dumb, like cute meanings that dumb.
Okay.
And I'm like every time when I did something. So worst. When I did something like I'm going to, I'm very expressive and I'm doing some stupid things, saying some stupid things. That's just my nature. And every time I was saying to Indian people, don't pay attention. I was saying all the time, I'm just because I thought that it's a cute meaning. Like I'm just dumb, But after I got to know that this mean actually like really stupid, and I was abused myself in front of Indian people so many
like,
times.
really,
I still feel very embarrassed. I don't remember who explained me that, but yeah, it was really fun. And after I also, Indians, they always, you can speak with each other, you can just between words say banjo mother too, just for fun.
Yeah.
I tried the same. When I speak English, I was just put some this Hindi words.
Yeah.
And people took it too seriously, okay? I understood, okay, from my foreign girl mouth, I cannot say these words in conversation.
Oh, shit.
But I really wanted, because you feel like, banjo, it sounds so powerful.
Yeah. It has a vibe,
Of course.
If you are with in India, what happens is like if you are with your best friend who like know you like 10, 12 years like from now, it starts with an abuse, it ends with an abuse. So,
it's just normal friendship, no?
Yeah.
Regular one.
Yeah, and a regular one, where we understand and we take everything for granted, and that has its own perks, but we take everything for granted, like the person once we get to know. But I also
I cannot say that. From my mouth, maybe it sounds too not right. And if they start to think that I'm speaking about them. And I just forgot what I want to say.
But speaking with you, actually, I get to know that you know a lot of culture actually. And that's what really amazes me.
Can you imagine I'm playing Bollywood music, Punjabi music, I know the
What's your favorite
one? I cannot say what is my favorite one, but I really like Punjabi music, Bhangra. I just love it. I feel it. I haven't had some dance classes, Bhangra classes, and I know how to dance, how to vibe. I feel the power of warrior blood, so I like it.
If you ever see a Punjabi movie literally like connects you to your heart. That's how Punjabi movies are actually made, and that's how embedded it's to the culture. I want to know that, and I want to understand this part of the culture, right? I want to understand the spirituality part of the culture. What are the kind of spiritual ways that you follow, and what are kind of Indian gods that you follow?
I cannot say that I have some exact religion. I'm actually I believe in every god, but I also believe that there is, I'm sure there is explanation in Hindu culture also.
I think today we were talking about culture, and I always shoot in studios, and this is the first time actually I'm in Goa. I'm shooting in this place near to this beach in such a peaceful place. So this place, I'm just going to remember it because it's such a peaceful place coming out here and living and just seeing the aesthetics and the vibe that this has given me. And it's so near to the beach. Like it's amazing, and having you here, it's really a pleasure. Seriously.
So your first time here in Goa?
Yeah, technically first time here. Actually, second time, I've been here with family. but
It's different, come on. Yeah, and today's what, Sunday. I thought
Yeah.
there's some party happened.
Yeah.
Till 10,
it's very near to
unfortunately.
out here, it's very near to this place, and that's what actually was the perk to book out here, this place, because
You stayed in Seoul.
yeah, so basically this place that I'm living right now out here has a proper peaceful vibe. At the same time, there's a party crowd out there,
Yeah.
and there's a beach.
Yeah.
So like I am just living in heaven. and-
Seoul is the best area.
Yeah.
It's very close to beaches, very close everything. It's just between.
So
That's true.
I see you don't like a lot of spicy food, and
Not a lot any spicy food I don't
India-
like.
yeah. So like, what are the best Russian foods, like a must try for you, like for Indians?
Russians loves a lot soups. Any soups
Okay.
with a lot of potato and meat and all. And we have very popular soup it's called borscht. It's a red color because of not beetroot, this red vegetable, Okay, let's translate there some explanation.
Yeah, just okay.
Yeah, with some vegetables, but it's red, so everyone should try it. Even in Goa, there is some places, some
There are
Russian
some
places.
Russian places.
They have Russian food, yeah, but it's in season time now. Everything is shut, I guess.
So how do you survive?
Yeah,
On salads?
I've ordered from some places, but not spicy food. Where is international food, continental food?
You prefer continental?
Yeah,
What's the
some
special
nice
thing?
steak and some potato and
Okay.
some vegetables. Classic, no?
Food is
Just
like for
classic.
you.
Yeah, because I don't cook by myself.
Really?
I'm so bad housewife. Yeah, I prefer.
No, you're
all
racing in
food.
something else, so
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me. You talked about quantum physics, and what are the tattoos mean to you? Like,
There's not much meaning.
Okay.
It's just something I have also in my legs.
okay,
There is one Russian sign, like you lose the star, you lose the moon during your count the stars. Also like about focus. But yeah, this is my main, and the point is that macro and micro, like big universe and small universe inside us, is actually the same.
Oh,
I have a lot of hypotheses and theories about what is reality is, and I'm really searching right now. I'm going a lot of trainings and courses, and trying to see the same thing from different parts. Like even religion, it's everything was same, no?
Peace.
Not just kind of. I have my own theory, not my own theory, but it's my priority theory. Okay, I believe that we live in matrix, that it's all simulation,
Really?
and quantum physics also proved it. Can you imagine atom? We're everyone, even this table, me, you, everyone from same atom. So from same energy. And atom is like, there is 99%, I guess, empty. 1% is material. Can you imagine? We're all built from this. Isn't it strange?
Yeah, it is. It is kind of strange,
And all civilization knew the answers, no? Maya, Hindu, this, that. They given these answers, even Shiva and all this. It's actually about what quantum physics is saying right now. It's all about this.
In Russia, I've not been to Russia, obviously, but I've seen a lot of videos where people, there's an image in Indians where Russian men are really, really strong, tough. I've seen them fighting bears. Is it actually true?
No, in some places, yes. But it's, some people, I guess, dying from fighting with bears.
Really?
No, of course, bears is very dangerous, no? But sometimes in some places, even in my place, once in a year or once in 2 years, maybe, some 1 or 2 beers sometimes going into the city. But it's not in big cities. But when it's close to forests, yeah, sometimes they come.
Are the men tough out there? They really have that kind of a vibe? They want to do it? No. How is it?
How is it?
How do they behave? When I see, there's a perception of how tough they are, right? Actually how they are. I want to know that ground reality from you because you lived out there, right?
Men or beers?
Men.
Men, okay.
Yeah. Men.
What exactly you want to...
Tell me what you can say.
About Russian men.
Yeah.
Or Russian people.
Men?
Okay.
Then we can come to women as well,
Yeah.
What?
We're very strong nature and very traumatic nature. Culture.
Okay.
Because after war, it still affects us after Second World War. And millions of people were dying. Their cities was closed, and there was even cannibalism and a lot of really shitty, strong things, which my grandmother, my great-grandmother, father, was going through. And of course, it affects of family patterns, circles, patterns behaving, how they, programs, I can say. Culture programs, family programs. So yeah, it still affects. And plus now this war has happened. It's again a lot of men, they left to the war for the fighting.
Yeah.
And again, demography problems. So it's our history all the time. They were kind of traumatic, and the USSR also. That's my own theories. I'm just thought about Russia and how it goes. We're very close, and we have a lot of trust issues.
Really?
Actually, yeah. Russians like this. No, maybe in my world, okay, maybe I haven't. But yeah, I think it's because, in USSR it was finished in 90s, right? Before it was, how long? Like 50 years, something? Okay, I'm so bad in history about numbers also. And before it could be, it was communism, right? It was very straight. And for example, if we're in family right now, I'm just saying some joke about Stalin or about system or something, and my neighbor will hear it by this or something. He can call to police, and they will come to me, and they actually can not in Russia, USSR.
Okay.
Before Russia it was. They can send me to the jail to Siberia.
Really? Is that?
And they could because they against system. No, it's like South Korea. It's kind of too much of communism. But Russia bring communism to North Korea and to China, by the way. How I can remember in Vietnam. Maybe not bring, but something like that. It's from one system. Yeah. And it was very like this. There is no freedom. You cannot actually show your maybe emotions because you cannot trust no one. No, it's kind of like this. I think it affects a lot because in Russia, for example, in May I was in Russia, okay, and I landed in Moscow, capital. No? And after 1 hour when I was landing, someone already say fuck off to me. I'm like, welcome to Russia. Our people sometimes really rude and not smiling.
Crap.
Yeah, because life in Russia for normal people is difficult. Okay, in Moscow it's okay, everyone's okay, but 80% of people, they survive.
In India, if you're talking in India, we are very politically driven. Each person know how to take decisions. They are so politically driven in terms of
it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Again, it is a saying, please don't teach Indians about money and politics, at least, because they know how to do it well. What's that one thing that in Russia that there's so embedded in culture, like politics? Out here in India is like politics and money. What's out there? It's the people, like
Russian people. They're actually not interesting about politicals, about all the political and government things. I think it's also because of history, because they believe that they cannot change anything. So that's why they're just like, I cannot change anything. I will not give my vote to someone, and they do whatever they want. Because in Russia, I believe it's more about power, and unfortunately, it's that. See, I can say like this. Maybe I would support everything what happened there. And I would like, my country, my president, they knows what to do. If they would actually really take care of Russian people. But they're not. Unfortunately. That's that topic. I think you want a different answer, but yeah.
No, it's not the different answer I want. It's disappointing. Yeah. I get it.
For me, at least, because I'm from small city. I'm from city which count 1 lakh people only. Okay,
is kind of that much poverty? Like, is there that kind of poverty, like where people are suffering through that?
Kind of, yeah. I just saw how system works. Okay, because I'm not from a very good family also, and there was a lot of things I went through. The school system, this system, that system. It's kind of broken. But at least in small places, in Moscow, maybe I've heard that it would go.
Despite wherever you come from, to be true, like the jacket that you're wearing, the kind of necklaces you have out
it's matching, no?
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of matching. And
I'm punk. I was a punk. I can send you pictures.
Really?
I had irokes and all. I have big holes. I had all face.
Like how were you like when you were young? Like
I can show you something
really?
Exclusive.
Tell me.
I have one modification which is actually no one knows. Yeah.
So how you? Yeah. But really, like when I like see your jacket and necklaces, like it's like it has its own aura. Seriously,
yeah.
When you walk in the room, there's someone coming. So
I worked so hard for this.
So yeah, I really like when people have that kind of a vibe, because it's really something to look up to. And not a lot of people have that kind of a personality. That who is in the room, that kind of yeah. When did you learn this namaste?
Maybe from India, but I just feel if I feel to say that I'm grateful for something, I'm just automatically doing like this. I'm just feel that these two chakras it works for grateful life.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing like this. There's no way. I just feel like my body, our body and our subconscious, subconscious knows everything, all answers, even about universe and everything about God. We just
so in India, in the Bollywood culture, there is a big craze for dimples, And why I'm saying this, you might know him and you might not know him. This biggest star of Bollywood called Shah Rukh Khan. And this guy.
I think he's kind of God in India, no?
Yeah.
He's that famous.
He is, we have actors who are famous in South, we have actors who are famous in North, but then there are these two actors, who are ruling the world. When I say ruling the world, people are dying for them in Hollywood, and that's what Shah Rukh Khan is, So there is this movie called DDLJ, where it was super hit, and it was more than 30 or 25 years back, that movie. And that movie still every year, some or the other time, keeps running in the movie theaters. It's that big of a movie. It was done by Yash Chopra. Shah Rukh Khan has a dimple out here, and girls are crazy about it for some reason.
I saw some reels. I didn't see movies with him, but I saw some reels when he's young from some movies. He's very hot. That's true. I didn't say any dimples, but yeah. Yeah,
and there is this craze. And when I see this, this dimple craze, have you been noticed by a lot of people and told about the dimples that you have?
I'll open you also exclusive secret. I'll open for a secret. It's not my natural dimples. Okay. It was piercing, no?
Okay.
That's why, but basically I don't have any dimples.
But it looks more of a natural. That's
I know. It's just I'm blessed by my life that I did it when I was 16 years old. We did it with friends at home. Let's do this dimple. And that's it. And after 1 year, I was wearing this, and my skin just keep everything. You can see.
Yeah.
I have everywhere. I love piercing a lot. So yeah, and it's just now it's like my part of my brand, no? Because everyone, so nice dimple, so nice smile, and wow.
The way you talk about how you were as a person, when you were young, in your early 20s and 15 to 20s in between, what was the life out there in Russia? Because you were telling me there was a...
When I was teenager or when I was a kid, which age? My life looks like a Bollywood movie. Some said real Bollywood. Not like this. Just drama Bollywood.
Okay.
Drama. Okay. I'm from small city. It's around 1 lakh people there. And I had some issues in my family. So I was just a warrior. I was survivor. And that's how I was... I was going through my pain or something by tattoo, piercing, modifications. I was very naughty. And I'm still like this, but I'm more calm, of course, because of age. Everyone become calmer. But yeah, it was fun time and sad time, but it's hit me a lot.
While we were actually talking, you said a very funny thing and a very relatable thing about auto rickshaws. And, tell me something about it.
That I have a dream to get my own rickshaw. I don't know why I want my own pink rickshaw. Just for fun. I just want to say to everyone, I have rickshaw. Can you imagine how strange I am? That's it. No reason, no point. And also we spoke about one guy had the idea that I can drive rickshaw and I can... Oh no, I will not forget. Someone will steal my idea. Okay, doing DJing said no.
Yeah.
It's fun content. I just feel I want rickshaw, no? Can you imagine me in rickshaw in this jacket, no?
There is this content creator who is also a foreigner who also drives a rickshaw and keeps amusing people. There's a content creator like this.
I think he's my idol. Send me him.
Yeah, I'll send you definitely. Nice. So there's this content creator who keeps driving rickshaw here and there and keeps bumping into people and side chalana. They have this kind of an accent and it's so funny. It gets millions and millions of views. And I think you should try it.
I need to try it. Maybe this is why I want to have this rickshaw. It's some quantum physics will give me something. That's why I want it. Yeah.
But tell me, before independence, we all know that we were ruled by the people, the British was. Do you face the same problem? Because in India, we consider every foreigner in a very same eye at times. at times we do say, such facts that are not very true and sometimes very harsh as well. So do you have faced any kind of such situations?
No, we were also spoke about when people just saw that I'm another person, right?
Yeah.
There's another DJ Oli essay. Hello, darling. And people always was compare me with her when I am going to airport. I also had red hair, and people was just, oh, you're a DJ. I'm like, yeah, I'm DJ. You know, he's like, yeah, you Oli. I'm like, no, I'm not Oli. I'm Krispie. And I'm angry. That's what you asked this.
Yeah. So basically, my whole meaning of the question was, in India before independence, we were ruled as the Britishers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we see some kind of a foreigner, we see in the same eye. Is she British? And we nowadays we look it in an eye where we kind of try to have some fun with them. We know English, but we purposely speak Hindi to them, so they get more confused.
Especially.
Yeah. So especially the Britishers actually.
Can you imagine everyone with whom I was communicating in Mumbai? They would just prank me. They knew English. They were just.
So actually, this happens a lot. So if you go to South, they know Hindi. Okay, they won't talk. So they are so proud of their own culture. Either they'll talk in English or either they'll talk in Tamil. So you better talk in English or Tamil or you're screwed. Screwed.
That's so strange. How many same country, so many mini countries.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
and
crazy.
It's crazy that they all are living together at the end.
Yeah, I think it's a different planet. It's a planet. It's Earth 2, Red Earth, something like that. About how they're reacting, right? That's a story with another DJ. It was about that for some people, we're same face. Like for. I don't want to say racist things. Better I'll shut up. That's just same face,
Yeah.
Oh, if she's a white, then she's. But I had a lot of situation even in here, like when just random people, they can come and like, selfie, madam, like this, and I always was confused why, like what they get from this. That is for luck, right? Something like that. I heard.
No. So we consider every foreigner as a celebrity.
If
so you might have noticed this if you're walking down the street, everybody would be staring at you.
And they start to shoot, by the way, video. Or they, there is a lot of situations like this in park or somewhere in cafe, you're standing dancing, some man calling his wife or woman and just showing like this. I want to know him. It always happened like this. In airport or somewhere. It's fun. Of course, I'm like...
Basically, he was trying to make his wife jealous.
Isn't stupid? Isn't stupid drama, I told you, no?
Yeah.
A lot of drama.
And it's kind of funny actually, but that's how it works, That's how it works. If, I have a friend who has like two foreigner friends, and these two foreigner guys were peeing in like the men's washroom, and people were so mad they started taking selfies. So the guy was like,
oh my God.
So the guy was like, so he knew half Hindi. So in an accent, he's saying, wait 2 minutes, I'll take selfie. Don't show the cleavage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's that crazy. But in a way, like it's our way of showing how much we love you. Today. I always hate to end my podcast. Very true, because I love to keep the conversations going and discover something new every day.
You should do in Twitch. There is no end. Just speaking all day, having the nation.
No, but trust me, if you ever come to Bombay, you need to visit our place, and trust me, it has the vibe. Like
which place?
So, like, we live in Kalyan actually, but even if you come to Bombay, just to let us know, we'll definitely love to vibe. But before we end this podcast, I just wanted to let you know that thanks for doing this. Knowingly, you knew that you didn't know proper English, but you're still willing to do it. So, it was really a pleasure actually doing this, and I got some real insights actually about how Russia is from inside your hard facts, everything in a gist. But before we end this, you were singing Jimmy Jimmy Way, and that's a Raj Kapoor song, I just wanted to end it to the note how famous that song is.
Yeah, in Russia, in 2000, we had a lot of Indian Bollywood movies.
Okay.
It was in prime time on our channels, and I think it's also become part of Russian cultures, at least my age, my age people. So yeah, and the most popular song in Russia, Indian, it's of course this Punjabi.
Yeah.
It's world famous, but in Russia, it's very famous. Jimmy, in India, I think if it's idols, if it's celebrities, they are very close to God idols or something like that. They're so far, like people think so.
They're very
way,
put to mythology.
Yeah. it's interesting how they just admire. I mean,
they're kind of nice to look at, right?
yeah.
But seriously, today, thanks for doing this podcast, and thanks for being in the family of the record, because that counts for me. Because every day when
Cheers.
I say, cheers to this. So whenever I actually I get on in front of camera, I think of only and only one thing, that whoever are gonna listen to this podcast, it has to be a worth it one. It creates value out of it. So that's what we did today, and really thanks for coming on this podcast.
Thanks you for inviting me. It's my first podcast, but it always was my dream to give
But trust me, it won't be your last podcast.
Yeah, first. An interview, because I have a lot of things what I can say. I told you my life story is full of Bollywood. I'm super self-made woman, and I know that I can say a lot of nice things. So at the end, we can create some very wise words.
Because you know quantum physics, so
yeah.
That's very wise, and plus the tattoo.
Yeah. And I came to spiritual life by quantum physics. So,
yeah, you said that.
Because it's next level. So,
thanks. Seriously.
Boom.